Welcome everyone. So today we will discuss some questions given on page 6. So the first question is the mass per unit volume of a substance is called density. Arrange the following in order of increasing density: air, exhaust from chimneys, honey, water, chalk, cotton and iron. So I think this you can easily do because you only have to arrange this thing on the basis of density in increasing order. Just for hint, air, it is having lowest density, and iron, it is having highest density. So rest of the things I hope that you will be able to arrange. Now second question is tabulate the differences in the characteristics of states of matter. So the answer of this question you have to write by forming a table. First you have to make a table and then you have to write the characteristics of three different states of matter. So we have discussed three states of matter and we have also discussed their characteristics. So in case of solid, we have discussed that it is having fixed shape, fixed volume and definite boundary. It is also uh, showing negligible or almost zero compressibility, and in terms of rigidity it is rigid because it is trying to maintain their shape under the influence of external force. Once you are increasing force so high, in that case it may break, but it is having tendency to maintain or to retain their shape. And we have also seen that density in case of solid state or the solid substances, it is very high and the rate of diffusion is almost zero. Now in case of liquid, we discussed that liquid, they do not have their own shape. They take the shape of container or jar in which they are kept, but they do have fixed volume. Next thing about liquid state is that they are fluid, or they show the property of fluidity. It means that it is having tendency to flow. Then compressibility, so in case of liquid also it is showing very small compressibility. And the next thing about the diffusion, it is moderate. That means in case of liquid diffusion, the rate of diffusion is in between solid and gaseous state. Same way in density also, in liquid state the density is in between of solid and gaseous state. If you want, you can also add some other properties by yourself, like intermolecular forces of attraction and intermolecular space between them. Then the last state is the gaseous state. So in case of gaseous state, you can say that gaseous state or the gaseous substances, they are highly compressible in nature. Then they do not have fixed shape, they do not have fixed volume, density is very low, and they are also showing the property of fluidity to very high extent. That means they are very high, or they are showing very high fluidity. And then rate of diffusion also, we have discussed that in case of gaseous state, rate of diffusion is very high. So this is about the properties of three different states of matter. You have to write this by making table, don't forget this. Then B, comment upon the following: rigidity, compressibility, fluidity, filling a gas container, shape, kinetic energy and density. I think most of them you can write, but some I will tell. Like rigidity, we have discussed that it is a tendency to maintain shape. Compressibility, it means that you are squeezing something by applying force from outside, or you can say that you are decreasing the volume by applying external force or external pressure. That is compressibility. Then fluidity, that is a tendency to flow. The next one is filling a gas container. What does it mean? It means that when you are filling any container with gas, then all the space which is present inside the container, that is occupied by gas. It is because gas, we know that it is having high kinetic energy and it is randomly moving everywhere. Then the next one is shape. So shape means, like, you can here define shape by taking the example that solid, they are having definite shape, whereas liquid, they are taking the shape of the container, and gases, they don't have any shape and they are filling the container fully. So that is how you can define shape. Then kinetic energy, you already know, you must have studied about kinetic energy in physics. So kinetic energy, it is related with movement or motion of the particles. So in case of gases they have highest kinetic energy, whereas solid they have lowest kinetic energy. And then the last one is density. So density, you already know that it is mass per unit volume. So again, if you want, you can define it more by taking the example of solid, liquid and gaseous state. Then next question is, give reasons a gas fills completely the vessel in which it is kept. So like we have discussed in the previous question, filling of a gas in a container, it is almost the same, but here you have to define it, or you have to explain it bit more. So here you can say that in case of gases, the intermolecular forces or the intermolecular force of attraction, it is almost negligible, and the particles of gases, they are having high kinetic energy, so they are free to move in any direction, and that is how gases, they fill the container in which they are kept. B. A gas exerts pressure on the wall of the container. This we have also discussed, if you remember, that was the last paragraph given in the topic of the gaseous state. So how gases they exerts pressure on the wall of the container, we discussed that gaseous particles, as they are having high kinetic energy, so they are hitting each other, or they are colliding with each other, and also they hit the wall of the container, and that is how we can say that gaseous or the gas exerts pressure on the walls of the container, as it is hitting the wall of the container with high speed. So force per unit area, it is called pressure. So like that you can define, it is given in the last paragraph. Now the C is, a wooden table should be called a solid. This you can easily define that why a wooden table should be called as a solid. It is because it is having definite volume, it is having definite shape, it is having definite boundary. It is also rigid, as well as it is showing almost zero compressibility. So these are the properties of the solid state, and almost all the solid substances, they are just fulfilling all these properties. Now D, we can easily move our hand in air, but to do the same through a solid block of wood, we need a karate expert. This question is nice. Now, so why or how to explain this question? That is the point. Why we are able to easily move our hand in air, but we are not able to do so in solid block of wood or in any of the solid substance? The reason is that because the intermolecular space in gases, here air means gas only, or is a mixture of gases. So the intermolecular space in case of air, it is very large, whereas in any of the solid substance, here it is block of wood, it is very small, almost negligible. That also we have discussed, it was given in one of the figure, that in case of solid state, the particles, as they are very closely packed, that is why there is almost negligible space between them, whereas in case of gases, the particles, they are very far from each other, so there is very high intermolecular space between them. And this is the reason that in case of gases or in case of air, the constituent particles can be easily displaced, whereas in solid state we are not able to do so. Now fourth one is, liquids generally have lower density as compared to solids, but you must have observed that ice floats on water. Find out why. This question is very important also. So why this happens, and this you must have observed also, it is because actually the answer lies in the structure of water and the structure of ice. That means molecular structure, I am saying. Although if you will see the formula, so the formula of water is also H2, and the formula of ice is also H2O, as well as the steam. But here we are talking about a structure, that means how these molecules, they are arranged, and how they are forming water and how they are forming ice. So in case of ice, actually it is having cage like structure. Cage like structure means it is having lot of empty space. So when it is having lot of empty space, so definitely the volume is going to the volume is high. When the volume is high, that means the density will be low for the same mass, and that you must have observed also. So that this is the reason, as the volume is high, for the same mass the density will definitely be low. When the density is low, and the reason is that, or the thing that why we observe ice floats on water, this is the reason. the important or the most important point in this question is about the structure of ice, which is cage like. Cage like structure means it is having lot of empty space, and that in the and because of that empty space it is having high volume and low density. That is how you can write this in your words, but don't forget the important points. Now the next one is, can matter change its state? We know that yes, matter change its state. So this is we are going to discuss next. Thank you.